I'm Brad Hoppy, and you're watching Mayhem's 10,000 Cast. We're not some high-dollar production company. We are muskie anglers with raw muskie footage.
Hey everybody, Jeff Schulte with Bomb Squad Baits today. Up here with the Mayhem crew, going to do some fishing here in the month of September. We got Chase Gibson from Gibson Guide Service. We got Stuart Maes from Fish and Ski Guide Service. John Holmgren with Tooth Seeker. And Brad's going to be in the boat running the camera as well. Going to get out there and hopefully find that awesome topwater bite that we all love in September. If not, burning bucktails. And if that doesn't work, then we'll just have to figure out what else we're going to do. But we're going to find them one way or another, and excited for what's to come today.
Welcome to another episode of Mayhem's 10,000 Cast. We've got the boat full of the Mayhem team and Jeff Schulte here from Bomb Squad Baits. And we're here in northern Minnesota looking to catch that next hot bite. The fish have moved up shallow. It was really cold this last week and kind of pushed those fish up shallow. So our game plan for this episode is we're going to be fishing really shallow. We're going to be burning bucktails. We're going to be throwing topwaters. Jeff's got a great new lineup of topwaters that we're going to be kind of showcasing a little bit too. And we're looking forward to a really good episode. The fish are going really good, and it should be a good show.
Yeah, this is an awesome time of year. September is my favorite time. Topwater comes into play, fast bucktails. So we have had some weird changes in weather, like you said, cold, back to hot, wind like you wouldn't believe. Today's nice, so we're going to try and figure it out and hopefully put a few in the boat before lunch.
I'll get out of the way. Go cast it back there. Came up here on this shallow flat. There's a lot of little cabbage spots that are mixed in on the sand here. And there's a bunch of fish that have been laying up in here. So what we're doing is casting a bucktail, throwing it up, burning it back in. These fish are really reactive. It's a reactive bite up here on the sand. As you can see, that one came in really hot. It kind of came up to that grass flat, kind of freaked out once it got there. But these fish are coming in super hot on fast baits, And this time of year, when you're super shallow like that, that's what you're looking for. Is you're looking for those reaction bites. You want to speed things up. That and top waters is the way to go here. And hopefully we can get one of these big fish like that one to go. Ready? Nope, not yet. I'm gonna turn it around here. Booyah, baby! Booyah! One in the bag. That thing came in so hot. I mean, that thing was just cooking. Sped her up a little bit, and she came in hard on that 8, man. Just crushed her on that first turn. Booyah! Nice net job, buddy.
Good job.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
God, that thing crushed it. Out here on day 1. We just got started. First spot of the day. Came in here. We had a little bit of different approach today. The fish kind of pushed out a little deeper. We had a cold front come through, and now we got a little bit of a heat wave. It's supposed to get up to like 80 degrees today. So the fish kind of bumped out a little bit deeper, so we're working with deeper lead edge. And I was just slow rolling a cowgirl a little deeper. The water's really clean out here. Saw this fish jump right up on it, so I sped her up. She got right on it, snaked right in, hung that baby on the first turn, and she just absolutely demolished it. So pretty sweet start to the day, and I got a nice one in the bag here. I'll pull her out for you here quick. Take a peek at her. She's still pretty green. It's pretty green. So. Pretty little fish. Man, that thing just absolutely demolished it. Beautiful fish. Spotless. A lot of these fish are actually coming out of open water during this cold front, and you know, they kind of pushed up here and moved out, so you see a lot of really clean fish this time of year. Alright, girl. Let her go. She's green, she's pretty fish. Man, is she pretty. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. And she's ready to roll. See you later, girl.
Just kind of knowing what the majors and minors were, we played that. We had some other things to get ready. So we got out on the water about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and less than a half hour into it, John had one come in hot on a cowgirl. I mean, did exactly what it was supposed to do. Figure 8, first corner, hung it up high, and just hammered it. Nice fish, middle 40s. You know, everything was looking great. You know, you hope to see fish moving that soon, and you know, it worked out. So after that, the bucktail bite kind of shifted. You know, where we had found that one shallow, we didn't really see much else, and so then we had to kind of change up the game plan, tried a little bit deeper, tried a few different baits, and finally got some fish moving and got a clue as to what they wanted. Just wanted to give a quick explanation on tuning of the tomahawk. So this tag end wire is designed to scratch on that disc. Now, if you want to create more resistance, more drag, more friction, what you do is just take that wire and you bend that down with the tag end. That'll create more of that resistance, more clicking. If you want to open it up, go a little bit faster, a little bit less, all you got to do is take that and bend it open a little bit. And we're talking 2 or 3 degrees. It's not much, but it makes a world of difference. You can see how that's been grinding and wearing on that disc there right on the tip. That's where that extra sound and grind comes from. So play around with it if you want. Really get comfortable with it. It can make a lot of different sounds and figure out what those fish want.
Oh, she came up hot late. Did you see that?
I just saw the end of that.
Oh. Wasn't a real big one, but she came up like super up, straight up on it.
I got fish.
I've done that before.
Life is short. Get an Aqua Traction floor.
Backlash Podcast, your relevant source for musky fishing information. Topics including casting, trolling, equipment, electronics, and techniques. Talking to manufacturers, guides, TV personalities, and everyday fishermen. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up to date for the latest episodes. Find us on your favorite podcast platform and hit the subscribe button now.
Midday, when we had some of the highest sun, it seemed like the fish were sitting on just bare bald sand spots. You know, not a lot of weeds, sporadic weeds here and there, pockets, but the fish were just literally cruising the shallow sand. They weren't tucked into anything. As the day progressed, we kind of noticed that transition or that change where they did move into the cover. They were buried more into the weeds.
So came into a new shallow spot, really choked out with weeds and a ton of surface stuff. So I actually just switched from Topwater to some small blades. I'm just kind of slow rolling them through. Just had one come up and swipe at it, never got hooked into it. Who knows what it was, but it's always good to get a little bit of life back into things. See if we can get it. Oh, there's another one. There was one right behind you still here. Bigger one. I'm sitting right here. Double follow. Coming back to you.
That's pretty crazy. So we were sitting here and Jeff looked over and here comes a fish behind his bait. Fish came in hot and chasing the old flaptail, and it missed the bait. It went after, well, kind of spooked off it, but it took off. Well, Jeff looks back. He goes, "There's another one." There's two fish had a double follow on there. That's the way we like it, bringing them in two at a time. So, unfortunately, we didn't get one of them to go, but that's pretty cool to see. It doesn't happen all the time, but we've seen it before. But that's pretty cool when that happens. So.
Oh, yes!
Oh, that was just
Back.
Yeah, buddy.
Snap, I'll break it.
I'm the flapper.
So here we are kind of later in the afternoon. Got one this morning, shallow on a cowgirl. Kind of died off after that, went deep and didn't see much. Decided to come back up shallow again and We just had a good one smoke a flaptail. She got right up on it, swam behind it, and hopefully the camera got it. She came onto the side and just freaking T-boned it. So sweet strike. Awesome to see it all play out like it did. And we'll get her out of the bag here and take a look at her, let her go, and go get another one. Spicy. Good fish. Always fun to see them crack it on top water. MK65 got her done. Let's send her home. We just wanted to get out of here. There's the fish hanging out. So second one of the day, kind of right when we thought they should be biting, which was pretty crazy. Brad called out a time and it was within 2 minutes that we got this one. So awesome when it clicks. Yeah, she ate it just how you hope they eat topwater. That was freaking so cool. Got up on it, followed it, came onto the side and just crushed it. So get the jitters out. Now we got to go catch a really big one.
Brad's got me running the boat today. Fished up shallow earlier. We got one mid depth, probably 6-7 foot. Pulled out deeper, tried a couple deeper breaks. Seen one lazy fish. Decided to go on the backside of the shallow stuff we were fishing earlier. Had one come up, smoke a flat tail. But we'll keep working this. Shallow weeds and mixed in sand. Hopefully we can get another one.
In the late afternoon, once we got out into that bald area of sand, we didn't see anything. So they definitely made some moves throughout the day. Luckily, we were able to keep up with them and adjust to that, and that definitely helped us put those fish in them. Today was, for me personally, a big day. Being Bomb Squad baits and running the baits. It was this time last year that we were running, the first series of them, and it's fun to create a bait for me and to find ways to improve on something that's maybe out there, but always making it unique. And today was really the first day where it really all came together, where the big fish reacted the way they wanted to, or the way we wanted them to, and we just saw a ton of fish on flaps. We've got the prop bait now with the tomahawk. We've got the C4, which is the little flap, and the MK65, and again, like I said, for me, that's just been an awesome experience. Just a great time to hop in the boat with all these guys, go fish, have a good time, have some fish bite. That always helps. But really continue to learn more about these baits and how these fish are reacting to it. The thing is,
Decided to hit one more spot before the sun goes down. Raised a good fish here earlier today. See if we can't get it to eat a flaptail.
Yeah. Big one on the flat. I'll take that. Wow. Pull her up. Get it. I can't get her in that. Pull up. Pull up. I need you to go. Get it. I can't get her in that deep. Pull up. Bring her right back. Owner. Yeah, baby! That's a good one. Yeah! Yeah!
That's a good one. Holy cow.
That was so good. That was so sick. That thing it came up and it like.
Yeah! Yeah! That's a good way to do it. Holy cow. That's the second one on the flap today. This one's a little bit better than the first one. So that's awesome. That's a great feeling. We still got some good time to fish, but I want to take a look at this girl. Looks like she got a little humpback. Yeah. Nice when they actually get bigger after you've looked at them for a while, so I'm interested to see how long this girl is.
Got 54.5.
Yep.
Very nice.
Giant. Oh yeah, baby. That's a fish there. So this one came on the flap. Had one earlier, getting close to sunset. She just sucked it right down. Never saw her wake up behind it or anything. No big splash, just inhaled it. And fight was awesome. She put up a good one. We got her in the bag, thanks to my net man. Let's go. Let's get her. Let's get her going. I get used to that. That was awesome. Nothing better than topwater bites. Nothing better than when they're over 50. Anything past that's amazing. So I'm excited the baits are working today. Topwater's been fun. Blades have been working. It's what you hope for this time of year. So we're going to go do it again. We got some time. We're going to get another one.
Looking back on the day and how that all really progressed, a couple things kind of came to light. You know, when we started fishing, we were moving pretty quick. Obviously, we had to find fish and cover some spots, and we had weather here the last 3 days that just flip-flop back and forth. Windy, cold, hot, whatever. So we had to figure out what was going on, and, you know, burning bucktails is how we started out. We got that fish right out of the gate, so we thought, okay, that's the game. That didn't really hold up, you know, through the next few hours. So then we had to kind of go searching again. And we were moving fast, kind of with everything. The boat was moving fast, the baits were moving fast, and we started to slow things down a bit, and that's really when we started to see some fish. You know, we slowed the boat down. We started being a lot more thorough with our, you know, casts and just covering areas a little bit tighter. You know, for me running the flap, I was crawling it about as slow as you can crawl it, and you know, that showed us some fish. I got some fish to bite. So, you know, there's both sides of it. You want to cover ground to contact fish, but if you know you're on fish at some point, it's maybe worth it just slowing down and really picking through it all. And that's how we ended up getting it done with the big fish and the fish that we saw. So, you know, it's easy to run and gun and go all day, burn, but sometimes those fish aren't queued up on it. Right away in the morning, the one was, but it changed. And so, you know, we were fortunate to be able to figure that out. And I think that was a big reason why we were able to put more fish in the boat today.
Well, we just wrapped up another awesome episode of Mayhem's 10,000 Casts. We had an awesome day today on the lake here with a good group of guys from the Muskie Mayhem team. One of us scored our PB today, Absolute Giant, on a sweet bite on his own bait that he made. Why don't you give us a little rundown of how that happened?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be topwater time and bucktails, and so I stuck to topwater almost all day. Had a smaller one on flap 43, and towards the evening I got that giant 54.5 on the flap. Just an awesome eat, awesome place. I think we got it all on video, so I'm super stoked to see it all play out. But I got to thank my couple guides that were switching between running the boat today in the back there. They did an awesome job. It's just fun to get out with these guys and catch some fish. So.
Yeah, great group of guys. You know, that's one of the coolest parts of Muskie Mayhem team is everybody here is awesome. We got Chase Gibson in the boat today with Gibson Guide Service. We got Jeff Schulte here with Bomb Squad Baits. Myself, John Holmgren with Two Seeker Guide Service. And we got Stuart Maes here with Fish and Ski Guide Service. So it was a fun day on the water here, boys, and looking forward to the next outing.